Hello everyone, welcome to today's class, and our title today is Bad Neighbor. Alright, let's start with the warm-up questions. 1번, do you know your neighbors well? 이웃을 잘 알고 있나요? So in Korea, it's not really that that common to know your neighbors well. So we have technically, let's call them two neighbors, right? But we live on the end. So there's one living right next to us and one living just around the corner. And we sort of know the person around the corner because they have a baby the exact same age as ours. And their friend goes to their friend's baby, not their friend. Their friend's baby goes to the same 어린이집 or daycare center as our baby. So we kind of know them in a way. I wouldn't say we're friends. We don't hang out. We've never really sat down and had coffee. But we kind of know them. I wouldn't say well, though. 2번. Has anyone ever gone missing in your neighborhood? 동네에서 실종된 사람이 있었나요? No one that I know of personally, but you do get the alarms on your mobile phone that say, 6-year-old boy missing in this area, blah, blah, blah. I've been in those areas before, but I've never seen anyone go missing in particular. But no, to be honest with you, but you hear of children go missing on a daily basis, which is very, very sad. But that's just the reality of the curious mind of children. And sometimes it's not the curious mind of children. Sometimes it's a really even like a worse situation where someone is kidnapped. But yeah, I have never been around that sort of situation, and I hope I'm never around that sort of situation ever. Alright, now let's look at the vocabulary and repeat after me. 1번. Cast a spell. Cast a spell. Cast a spell. 주문을 걸다. However, when your neighbor kidnaps you, casts a spell on you, and keeps you in a hole in the ground for 26 years, you might be forgiven for not loving them too much. So, to use magic to make something happen. 2번. Authoritarian. 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 독재적인. At the time, Algeria was having a brutal civil war between authoritarian government and the several Islamic groups, and those Islamic groups were also fighting among themselves. So a person or an institute that has some power over something, country, people, etc. 3번. Islamists. Islamists. Islamist. So Islam 교도회. At the time, Algeria was having a brutal civil war between an authoritarian government and several Islamic groups, and those Islamic groups were also fighting among themselves. So Islamist is a supporting society ruled by Islam. 4번. Snitch. 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 밀고 하다. Somebody recently decided that it was time to snitch, but not because they were worried about Omar. So snitching is basically a person who betrays another person or gang or etc. by talking to the police. 5번. Pen. 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 Now it's not the pen that we write with. 가족의 우리. As a result, she called the police and told them that they would find Omar in a hole in a cellar hidden under a haystack in a sheep pen on the abductor's property. Pen is actually a fenced area. 6번. Add up. Add up. Add up. 논리적이다. What happened to Omar was not nice, and if you think that the story doesn't quite add up, you're probably not the only one. Be logical or to make any sort of sense. Alright, so that was a preview section. Now let's move on to the review section.